WWE must avoid this Alexa Bliss mistake at all costs. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that mistake is, why they shouldn't do it, and instead what they should do with Alexa Bliss when she returns, because it's just a matter of time. Alexa Bliss, and to her credit, I don't know why at this point she just does not come back and just say, I will be coming back to WWE in 2025. Thank you and good night. Because this woman has made more teases about returning to WWE, having intentions of returning to WWE, training for her WWE in-ring return, and more. And this is despite the fact that we have not seen Alexa Bliss on WWE television. Even make a cameo, sitting ringside, nothing. We've not seen this woman since January of 2023. She was at the Royal Rumble. She fell short in a women's championship match. This was at a time where she was paired on screen with Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt. And we all know how this unfolded, unfortunately. Bray Wyatt passed away due to a heart issue. And he was pulled from television, off of television due to the heart issue. He passed away due to a heart attack. This was at a time where Alexa Bliss had taken a hiatus from WWE. She was slated to return to WWE television before WrestleMania to be paired with Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt. I mean, she was attacked by Uncle Howdy, for God's sakes. That did not happen. And that sucks. And while Bray was on a hiatus with his heart issue, she became pregnant and gave birth to her child. So fast forward, WWE is moving on. They're doing their own thing. The women's division has never been more stacked. There's so much potential for Alexa Bliss. For the last year, there has been speculation. Would Alexa Bliss return to the company? If so, how would they present her? Now, it was recently reported by PW Insider, Mike Johnson, talking about how, she's returning. She's going to be coming back, which aligns with the fact that Alexa Bliss has been teasing, just wait, I'll be back soon, yada, yada, yada. Fightful Select had reported that there have been no creative pitches for her because there is no rush for her to return right now. They simply don't need her, and they don't have much creative for her, and she's still trying to get back into ring shape after giving birth to her first child. However, she is slated to make a return to WWE in 2025. Now that leads us to today's video because a lot has changed in WWE since Alexa Bliss made her grand hiatus, her grand break, right? Because the women's division has gotten even more stacked. We have a absolute on-fire character in Liv Morgan. We have a super-duper over babyface in Rhea Ripley. Nia Jax has reemerged as a top star. You have Jade Cargill making her arrival. Tiffany Stratton, breakout star. And then, of course, you got a bunch of talent down in NXT about to ready to crush it. There's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of speculation. There's been a lot of debate. How does WWE bring back Alexa Bliss? Do they bring her back as the classic Alexa Bliss that we all know and love, that she can work as a babyface or a heel? Do they bring her back part of the Wyatt Six? Obviously, Uncle Howdy's part of that group. Eric Rowan, Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan. Wyatt Six is a faction that has cooled off in recent months. Following their big arrival in June, taking out multiple superstars, almost killing Chad Gable in a backstage segment, they've cooled off, right? They've feuded with Chad Gable. Now they're feuding with the Final Testament and The Miz. The Miz? Do they bring her back part of Wyatt Six? No, they shouldn't. They should not bring her back and put her in that Wyatt Six program. I'll tell you why. You have a star in Alexa Bliss. She's got it. She's charismatic. She can work. She can cut a promo. She can do any kind of gimmick you want. More importantly, we're not back in June. We're not back in July or August when the Wyatt Six was a top faction. They're not. They've cooled off. They've slidden down the cart. They're not as protected. They're not as mysterious. They don't have that mystique that they once did. Alexa Bliss can help elevate other stars. She can help build this women's division. She can help this company if used right. Right? Why would you want to bring back a returning star and put her with a group that has been watered down, that is less than in what it once was. More importantly, why would you want to rehash a character in which was really exclusive to Bray Wyatt, right? Because obviously years ago, during the pandemic, 2020, she was the Fiend version of Alexa Bliss. She was a female version of the Fiend. So if Bray's not around anymore, and obviously he's not, why would you want to rehash that? Why would you want to water that down? Why would you want to do something in which you cannot recreate? Why would you want to take away from that? Why would you want to take away from the memory of Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss? I don't think I would. I don't think WWE should. So, with that being said, WWE must, at all costs, avoid putting Alexa Bliss with the Wyatt Six again. Or Uncle Howdy again, I should say. Don't water down what they have with Alexa Bliss, because when she returns, and I assume she's going to be a babyface, before she took time off, she was a babyface. I think when she returns to WWE, she will be a babyface. If that's the case, don't bring her back and make her a supernatural type character with a watered down faction in a less than role. You have Alexa Bliss. She's a multiple time former women's champion. She has a connection with a very, very loyal fan base. They want to see her succeed. They want to see her thrive. They want to see her be a champion and back on the top of the card again. We're going to see if they can do that with her. Towards the end of Vince McMahon's run, part of creative, she wasn't doing much. Under Triple H, she wasn't doing much. So I'm very fascinated. When she returns to WWE television, how is she booked? Is it a situation in which she is a top star again? Is it a situation in which she's just helping other talent? Or is she just simply a name on the roster? A lot of questions, not a lot of answers. We have to get her back on television to figure out those answers. When she does return to WWE television, I'm very, very interested in seeing where they go with her, how they go with her, and how they use her. Is she in a top role or is she not? Is she a top star or is she not? Is she by herself or is she not? Is she with Bray Wyatt, Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy, or is she not? It is that typical game, right? I'm very fascinated. That's my thoughts. Let me know in the comments there below. What do you think WWE should do with Alexa Bliss? And I will see y'all in the next video.